There are many different blockchain networks. Each is trying to solve a specific use cases. Some lack modern consensus protocols, and some are economically non-viable for DeFi ecosystems. Bitcoin is an excellent store of value, but its transaction processing is slow. Ethereum is a great technology, but its current underlying infrastructure is not natively scalable. The high transaction fees make this technology almost unfeasible to be widely adopted by financial institutions. Some other blockchains are fast and cost-efficient, but lack modern architectures such as smart contracts. Meet Coreum. Coreum is a third-generation Layer 1 blockchain built to serve as the core infrastructure of future blockchain applications. The Coreum blockchain is simply the solution to improve all current weaknesses and provide developers with an essential infrastructure to build any decentralized app, from DeFi and metaverse to gaming, even banking and remittances in the financial industry. Coreum interoperates with existing blockchains while processing efficient, secure, fast, and sustainable transactions. Let's take a closer look at Coreum's architecture. Consensus mechanism. Coreum uses a bonded proof-of-stake consensus mechanism that allows for staking, non-custodial delegating, slashing, and governance. Speed and quorum. With a block time of 1.5 seconds, Coreum is extremely fast and can process up to 7,000 transactions per second, with a federated group consisting of 9 validators that rotate every 4 hours. Core token. The core token is the native token of the Coreum blockchain, a transactional token that facilitates all operations and functionalities on the Coreum network. Transaction fees, validators rewards, and token burn mechanism. It is imperative that a blockchain can sustain and be economically optimal during heavy load or not load at all. Coreum uses a stable fee model that maintains the transaction fee regardless of block size and network activity. A dynamic ratio of fees generated through each block will be used towards validator incentives, rewards pool replenishment, and the remaining portion is burned on the network, making Coreum's economy deflationary. When the network is busy and transaction volume is high, validators are incentivized directly from the transaction fees. When there is less activity, incentivization is through a reward pool designed for low traffic times. This pool will be filled with excess transaction fees during heavy loads. What's the outcome? The more transactions, the lower the fees, while validators and delegators are still incentivized. Smart contracts. While many blockchain networks currently use the Ethereum virtual machine, Coreum benefits from the modern Turing-complete WebAssembly engine to process smart contracts. These contract applications can be written in many languages and compiled into WASM before processing. This feature allows for extensive growth in decentralized applications within the Coreum ecosystem. Interoperability. With hundreds of blockchains currently being used, Coreum deploys a bridge functionality to interoperate with various chains through the collateralized wrapping. This allows for other cryptocurrencies to flow into Coreum's ecosystem seamlessly. Built-in modules. Along with the built-in non-custodial bridge functionality, Coreum has a built-in full-featured decentralized exchange module with synthetic order book functionality. On-chain token issuance, minting, and tokenization. With a native support for the issuance of any fungible and non-fungible assets on-chain, Coreum takes asset issuance and minting to the next level. This built-in functionality even allows issuers to customize their tokenized assets with optional features such as wallet whitelisting, burning, and freezing for when it comes to the heavily regulated financial markets like stock and ETFs. Use cases. Coreum provides developers and financial institutions with a complete essential infrastructure to build any DeFi applications. Coreum even incentivizes and provides grants to qualified developers to build intuitive dApps on the Coreum blockchain. Some of the proposed use cases of the Coreum blockchain are tokenized securities, liquidity providers and market makers, cross-border payments, banking and remittance, stablecoin ecosystems, lending platforms, wrapped cryptocurrencies, decentralized exchanges, metaverse applications, NFT marketplaces, gaming and play-to-earn apps. Now, let's compare Coreum with the existing popular blockchains. Blockchain generation, interoperability, on-chain governance, transactions per second, transaction fee, block time, energy consumption, consensus mechanism, smart contract and DeFi, native DEX, distributed cloud computing and storage. Coreum, built by the community for the community, a project backed by the Sologenic Development Foundation.
What's good, YouTube? It's RPU here, and I'm back again with another video. And guys, the 5th round of the Coreum airdrop has been distributed, and the 6th snapshot has been completed. Gabriel Goddard once said, "Connect your core and you'll find strength. Act from your core and you'll move mountains." Bob Ross says, "Look up as we prepare for the release of the Coreum Devnet, white paper, and Transaction Explorer. All eyes on June, as the announcements for multiple Tier 1 exchange listings could be any day now." Let's talk about it. Follow Coreum on Twitter, @CoreumOfficial. Coreum is a fast layer 1 blockchain with smart contracts set as a core infrastructure for future decentralized applications and DeFi. $Core, man. Backed by @RealSologenic. Coreum has over 36,000 followers on Twitter. Follow Bob Ross on Twitter, @BobRossX. He is the co-founder of Sologenic and Coreum. #SoloNation. Bob Ross has over 84,000 followers on Twitter. Follow Reza Bashash on Twitter, @RezaBashash. He is also the co-creator and technical lead, @RealSologenic and @CoreumOfficial. #GoSolo, man. Reza Bashash has over 25,000 followers on Twitter. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, @RPUReloaded, so you can get my latest updates and retweets of things that I think are interesting in the crypto space. All eyes on June, $Solo, $Core, man. Let's go. Bob Ross says, "I believe both solo and core teams have been fully focused on the dev/tech only. It's time to make some noise and build a full-force marketing machine to get the words out and take this to the next level. We definitely want the community to be directly involved. Who wants to join? If you're interested, send your resume/proposal and explain how you can add value to career@sologenic.org. Put the subject as community marketing contribution." Wow, that's cool, man. The door is open. If you're passionate about Sologenic, you have an opportunity to work directly with Bob Ross and the Solo Nation. Like, how cool is that? Like, there's nothing better than being able to do something that you're passionate about. And on top of that, you will be able to put Sologenic on your resume, which could potentially get your foot in the door to other blockchain related jobs and opportunities. I'm definitely going to be putting my resume in. Russell Hance says, "You promised Tier 1 soon. Still waiting on that, sir." @BobRossX, #Sologenic, @RealSologenic. "I only give credit where credit is due. Yes, sir, you're doing a lot of work, but don't promise something that you can't keep." Ooh, man, Bob Ross responded to Russell and said, "It's definitely happening, and not only one. Keep an eye on May/June." Of course, we have NDAs in place, so he can't necessarily talk about it, but he's talking about it. But guys, if we can get these major Tier 1 exchanges to list Sologenic, like I've been hearing a lot about Binance and FTX, if we can get them to list Solo, then we can get them to support the Coreum airdrop, which could potentially lead to a Solo price pump. That's not financial advice, that's just my personal opinion. Because all of their customers will start stacking Solo to receive Coreum for free. And if you've been with me this long, you know that ain't nothing like free money. Ain't nothing like it. But guys, we're already halfway through the month of June. These tier 1 exchange listings could be announced any day now. Bob Ross says, after 24 plus months of consistent research and development, the release of Coreum's Devnet and transaction scan is around the corner. An ultimate fast, cost-efficient, scalable, and green layer 1 with WASM smart contract and native DEX will provide limitless opportunities. See that? Limitless opportunities for every dev to build any innovative dApps. And it will provide limitless opportunities for the users of those dApps. I'm sure. Bob Ross says, I just finished a meeting with the Coreum devs. The team has agreed to release the following: the full technical white paper, the Coreum Devnet, and the Coreum Transaction Explorer, all in the month of June. So we'll be able to see the roadmap and the future intentions for the Coreum blockchain. The Coreum Devnet allows all independent developers / companies to build any dApps before the mainnet launch. And we're 2 months away before the launch of the Coreum mainnet, so these companies will be able to get a head start. Coreum will also work closely with the community of developers, offering grants and running several hackathons throughout the year to bring more projects developed on the Coreum infrastructure and expand the ecosystem. Man, if you're coding on the blockchain, you're winning right now because those are the people that are getting all the grants. The native cross-chain interoperability is one of key elements of Coreum blockchain. Guess which blockchain is the first one to be implemented at Coreum Official? 81.7% of you guys believe the XRP ledger. I mean, it's only right. Coreum started as an IOU on the XRP ledger, but guys, with Coreum's collateralized wrapping, we will be able to bridge and leverage our XRP using dApps on the Coreum blockchain. I'm telling you, in a couple of months, XRP holders are going to have so much utility for their digital assets. We will be able to use our XRP on the Flare mainnet, and we will also be able to use our XRP on the Coreum blockchain. We also have wrapped XRP on Ethereum. So that's why I say that there's not going to be enough XRP to go around for the retail investor. Coreum says, we'd like to introduce our new senior blockchain engineer, Max Caprianov from Spain. Max is an experienced software engineer and #Golang who worked with various companies, helping them to successfully launch future-proof products. Welcome to the core team. #Core Rules. Man, Coreum only hires the best of the best from around the world. And I think that it's cool because in the digital economy, you can work anywhere and everywhere, remotely. And I believe this is the future of work, and I believe that it's necessary to go digital. Bob Ross says, who wants to see how the Coreum wallet addresses look like at Coreum Official? I do. I'm wondering how much more different will they be from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP addresses. Like, the most unique set of addresses that I've come across so far are the addresses from Hedera Hashgraph. Like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they use like a string of letters and numbers. Hedera uses like numbers and decimals. It's like completely different. But I'm wondering like how much more different will these Coreum wallet addresses be? Bob Ross says if you want to know, bug Riza Bashash to share one. Riza says fire. Coreum says the 5th core airdrop distribution for solo holders has begun. It will take a few days for the system to complete the allocation of tokens. So the distribution for the 5th round of the Coreum airdrop began on May 30th. I received my core the next day, June 1st. I got about 70 core, but I'm really excited about this next snapshot. Coreum says, read the official report for the 6 core snapshot for May and the airdrop ratio for solo holders. Let's check it out. So here is Coreum's 6 airdrop ratio for solo holders official report from Medium.com. Let's jump into it. The Sologenic Development Foundation, SDF, has created the Coreum blockchain for the success of the Sologenic ecosystem. Many capabilities of Coreum have been designed to meet Sologenic's roadmap and future expansion. For example, tokenization of assets, ultimate cost efficiency of the transaction, and a native DEX with a synthetic order book. Furthermore, SDF has decided to offer the core airdrop exclusively to the Sologenic community and solo holders as the initial backers of the project. There are 13 snapshots and 12 distributions scheduled for this airdrop. According to the schedule announced, the 6th snapshot was completed at block number 71,714,905 on May 17, 2022 at 4 p.m. UTC time. What's the total number of solo holdings participating in the core airdrop? After our compliance team's full review, we're pleased to announce that there was no discrepancy, and the total number of solo holdings participating in the 6th core airdrop is as follows. Total solo holdings participated 208,988,677 solo. The final airdrop ratio for the 6th snapshot is as follows. 0.03680729407 core per each solo that participated. So, guys, I'm really excited for these next couple of snapshots and airdrops because I now have 22,962.25 solo, and for every solo that I held, I will get 0.03680729407 core, giving me 845 Coreum on this next airdrop. And for the next couple of airdrops, I should be averaging about 800 Coreum per airdrop. So I should have a couple of thousand core by the end of this thing, which is a pretty nice sized bag to interact with dApps on the Coreum blockchain. They showed us the equation that they used to calculate the airdrop ratio for the 6th snapshot. A total of 100 million core will be distributed to the solo holders within 2022 every month gradually. When and how will the core airdrop be distributed? Each month's airdrop will be distributed at the time of next month's snapshot at a random date and time to the solo holders. Since all solo holders on the decentralized wallets automatically have a trust line with the Sologenic gateway, either by creating the trust line or by obtaining solo through the DEX, they are not required to take any action to participate in the core airdrop. At the time of the initial core IOU's distribution on the XRPL though, all participants must create a trust line with the Coreum gateway to receive the core tokens deposits. Here is the schedule for snapshot and distribution of the core airdrop for the solo holders. After the most recent snapshot and airdrop, this puts us right here in the distribution schedule. Snapshot 6, May 2022. See, Snapshot 5, which was taken in April, this was just recently distributed to us at the end of May. But there was also a snapshot during the month of May. And this snapshot, Snapshot 6, will be airdropped to us during this month, the month of June. And so throughout 2022, it will continue to alternate a snapshot and an airdrop, a snapshot and an airdrop. Sologenic and Coreum holders are winning all year. But guys, we are 2 snapshots and 2 airdrops away from the launch of the Coreum mainnet. Let's go. And so I'm trying to stack as much core as I possibly can, because once Coreum's mainnet launches, we're going to swap our core IOUs on the XRP ledger for core tokens on the Coreum blockchain. So be on the lookout for that. Bob Ross says, hashtag Coreum, June 2022. Look up. Zen Warrior 113 responded to Bob Ross and said, "Keep it secret longer, Bob. These haters don't deserve to get in at these prices. I need to buy more." Bob Ross responded to Zen and said, "Peanuts." Guys, Coreum's all-time high is $1.53. It's currently going for 28 cents right now, down approximately 82% from its all-time high. Screaming buy. Are you buying Sologenic to receive Coreum for free in the airdrop? Or are you buying Coreum outright? Let me know in the comments. Coreum says, here's a step-by-step guideline for Solo holders to create a trust line with Coreum's gateway to receive Core airdrop this month. Review the complete guideline here. If you're new to the channel or you haven't set up a trust line yet, I will leave the Sologenic gateway and Coreum trust line information pinned in the comment section of this video. And so yeah, that's the end of the video, you guys. The 5th airdrop has been distributed and the 6th snapshot has been completed. All lies on June because we are about to get the white paper, the Devnet, the transaction scanner, and we're about to get multiple tier 1 exchange listings. Big things are coming for Coreum. Don't forget, on your way out, make sure you grab one of these decent biometric hardware wallets. Decent wallets are the most secure and most advanced cold storage wallets on the marketplace today, currently supporting over 2,500 different tokens, and new tokens are being supported every week, currently at a value of $160. If you use my link in the description of this video, I can get you $50 off, man. I got the plug. How many times do I have to tell you to pull your crypto off the exchanges? Pull your crypto off the exchanges. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
How to participate in the Coreum airdrop. Coreum's ecosystem and technology are built by the community for the community. With no initial coin offerings or token sale, Coreum is an open source project built to be 100% community based, allowing this technology to support extensive future growth in decentralized applications and DeFi space within the whole blockchain ecosystem. In order to engage the community to participate in the new Coreum ecosystem, the core team has proposed to conduct an airdrop of 100 million core tokens to the Sologenic community as the initial backer and most important use case of the Coreum blockchain. This amount equals to 20% of the total supply and will be distributed on a monthly basis during 2022. Now, in this video, we're going to cover 2 different topics: how to participate in the Coreum airdrop and how to receive core tokens at the time of distribution. Let's start with participation. There are 2 ways to participate in the Coreum airdrop: through your private wallet or a participating centralized exchange. If you hold Solo on a private centralized wallet such as the Solodex, Zoom, XRP Toolkits, Ledger or Decent, this means you already established a trust line with the Sologenic gateway. In this case, you don't need to take further action. However, we do recommend checking your wallet to ensure you've established a trust line with the Sologenic gateway successfully. The system will take random snapshots of your Solo holdings in your wallet throughout 2022 on a monthly basis. If you hold Solo tokens on a centralized exchange, you should check with your exchange to see if they support the core airdrop. The core team is also reaching out to exchanges to inform them about this upcoming airdrop, and the name of participating exchanges will be announced as they become available. Alternatively, you can always take custody of your own Solo holdings in your own personal wallets. This way, you can be sure to claim the upcoming core airdrops personally. Now, let's move on to the next topic: how to receive core tokens at the time of distribution. Initially, the core tokens will be distributed via an IOU on the XRP ledger, and once Coreum's mainnet is launched, users can conduct a token swap through a gateway designed for the core. Alternatively, the tokens can remain and coexist on the XRP ledger and be traded on the Sologenic DEX starting mid-February of 2022. In order to receive the core tokens, you need to make sure you have established a trust line with the Coreum's gateway on the XRP ledger. The steps to establish a trust line are fairly simple. If you have a Solo wallet or you're using a Ledger device or Decent through the Solo DEX, here's the process. First, sign into the DEX by clicking on Access DEX. If you haven't yet, connect your wallet to the DEX by clicking on the wallet icon, connect wallet, and scanning the QR code with the Solo DEX mobile app. Once your wallet is connected and has been activated, head over to the wallet tab where you can see your assets. Go ahead and click on Add Asset and insert the following information. Once the transaction is signed and validated, you will notice that now you have Core in your assets dashboard and its status has changed to active. You can now send and receive Core tokens to your wallet. If you have a Zoom wallet, the process is very similar. Head over to xrpl.services. Then select Sign in with Zoom and scan the QR code to connect your wallet to the website. Zoom will show a sign-in transaction. Sign it if necessary and then click on Accept on the Zoom app. Back on the website, verify that the correct XRPL network is selected. Scroll down and select Trust Set. Here, you will need to input all the information in regards to the custom token we want to add, in this case, Core. Input the information as shown on the screen. Once you're finished, select Send Trust Set to Zoom and sign the transaction using the Zoom app. And you're all set. Now, if you're using the XRP toolkit, head over to the website and connect your wallet to the ledger. Click on Add Asset and select Custom Edit. Here, you will need to input the following information. Once you have filled in this information, click on Next and sign and submit the transaction using your private wallet. Once it has been validated, the token will appear in your assets dashboard. And that's all. You're all set to participate and receive the Coreum airdrop throughout 2022. Here's a quick preview of the snapshots and distribution schedule for this year.